See if this works. All right, now we're good, it looks like. Let me go live here. No, that's not it either. All right, I'm trying. Here we go. There we go. Nope, I don't want this one. That one's too close. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Live and no. Let's test the live. Do all I have is the other one? I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Let's see. I ain't got nobody in here anyway. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm trying here. I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going wrong. Home. I don't want just the. I just. Well, this isn't fun at all. Let's see. There we go. Workbench round 2, the non-phone one. Yay, we got it. Okay. Works. Do I sound good? Nobody knows I'm on anyway. Works. Do I sound good? Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, I'm bored and I'm home by myself, and I figured why not just do a live. Although I didn't see your chat on here. Oh, you're on the phone thing. I still have to look over. That's okay. Yo, what's up, fellas? I'll go over to the other one, I guess. I should have both with chats. I don't know. Ooh, these look terrible. Do you like my little thing? Look at, I bought this on Amazon, and I had my name put on it, and it's cool. It's nerdy. Yep, it's nerdy. I'm gonna go back to the other one because I don't like looking at that big ass screen. I want to look at the whole picture instead of that little tiny picture. I should have just did the other one. Yeah, it was like $20 on Amazon. It's just a blank black one, and then they put it's just like this thing behind me, just like that dang really nice freaking tapestry thing. They doesn't cost much to put your name on stuff. Well, anyway, I'm working tonight. I'm doing some stuff. He's pissed off. I can't even look at my iPad to look at the chat because it's behind so far, and I don't know. What's up, Sky Cavern Library? What's going on, my friend? I wasn't planning on going live. I'm sitting around doing nothing, and I'm painting. I'm getting some work done, and I wanted to. Might as well just go live, right? I'm not doing nothing else. I have some stuff to glue. I'm getting these faces done tonight, and I've been putting them off, and I feel really bad. So most of them are done. Try not to get it washed out, but so I'm doing the faces, the Tila faces. I got to get them. I've been doing the faces to match this one. And these are other people's stuff. That's why I need to get them done. It's not just a fun project that I'm doing for shits and giggles. These are actually for people. So I want to make sure and get that done. Let's see. Let me go back to my audio real quick. Hold on 1 second. Speaker. Yeah. Do I have the volume down maybe? Let me check my volume. Hello? So it doesn't come on. I'm not hearing it from my TV. Oh well. No, not the Yeti. We want to do the speakers from my TV. Hello? Okay. I still can't hear it. I think I would need headphones, I guess, because I've never done. Well, I've done it a couple times with Oz's show, but I haven't. This is where I use my little webcam instead of doing my computer because I didn't want to bring back. I should have just brought my computer down because it would have worked a lot better instead of having to go back and forth looking at my screen to see who's saying stuff. But anyway, so how's everybody doing? How you guys doing tonight? You guys doing okay? You know, I found some old stuff that I printed a long time ago. And I'm telling you, there's some crazy shit that I did. Like, and it's what, a 3 POA? Because it's got the head and then the arms. So I don't know what I was doing with this one. I found these little guys that I need to fix because I need to glue. I need to get the sword back on. All right, so let me jump up to the chat real quick. So I got Turning Royalty, I got Faker Battle Cat, I got my good friend from down under there, Sky Cavern Library, and it was comics before, wasn't it? Silly Sem1, love you. And then just finished making dinner, some kind of crazy unauthorized, according to my wife, version of Japanese soba with chicken. All right. Okay, so that's what I need to do. I need to get on my nerdy glasses. They're fun to wear and they look really terrible, but I don't care. I'm wearing a freaking, like a little artist bib. What does it matter that I put these old man glasses on and hit the lights on them? Look at that. Woo wee. I think I just aged myself like 25 years. Although this one is complete and she looks pretty good. Hopefully the zoom focus will hit her. Big difference from looking up to her brain, right? Man, look at that. What's going on? Sight Beyond Sight. Welcome in. It's not bad, right? It's not bad. This is all professional for old folks that can't see. But I do have a few, like John from Emerald Night Photos sent me his. Eugenia sent me 2 of them. And our friend from the UK, and I always forget his name because he has the I don't actually really know his actual name, sent me one of his. And so I'm working on, I got 4 in front of me, and I think this one is complete. So I just need to put this one up. Here's one I kind of started messing around with, just so you guys can see. I haven't put the dragon inside, but I did it to fit the tail, and I'll do a little more paint job on it. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. I don't know if I need that much. I guess the light's okay. But what I did was I found this spray. There was a spray. Hold on before I start putting these things on. So I found a spray that was like the color shifting stuff, right? So the color shifting stuff that I got that color shifting spray. And I don't know if you can see it here, but it's a color shifting, like it's a green that goes to gold. Maybe you can't see it on that, but let me show you on something that I finished. was funny. I did a whole my intro and everything, and freaking the camera wouldn't work. I don't know what was going on. So it's a little tall for this one, but like here's that. The color shifting spray, and I did it on just a clear resin. A little washed out with that light, but I also did it on this one. See if you can see. Yeah, the camera's not helping me too much, and then I did this one. You can see it actually more on this piece than anything, is that it's like a metallic, and then it does a color shift to like copper or like gold from green. So that's what I've been doing with that spray, which is pretty cool. I'm going to change the positioning of that light so it's not so washed out. I got that new light. My other one broke. There we go. Now it's not so crazy bright, so maybe we can see some stuff now. No, you can't really. It doesn't do it any justice because this one actually has a really cool color change. And it's literally just like a normal green. Need to figure out how to get that to stay. But yeah, so these are Aliencitos stuff. I did a video on this one. If you go check my shorts, check my video shorts, and you'll see that I did a short with that clear resin. What's up, Dave? How you doing, sir? I have a few other things I need to fix. Like they were in a box, like this one here. I did like an evil Orco, and this was a long freaking time ago. Like this is probably like a 2-year-old piece. What's up, Steve? Steve M. Oh, this YouTube changes the names, but I have the hand. See, I have the little arm. I just need to reattach it. Check your shorts. Found shit. Well, that's only because I ran out of toilet paper today and I had to use my sock. And no, I'm joking. Oh, I did get a mail call today. I don't know if you see it. Oh, you can't see it behind me because I'm covering it right here. Oh my God, this brought back so much. Like I was so excited just when I opened the box because this, I mean, except for I think Matt Tracker was like sitting inside where you can see like his face right here. But this was my number one overall. This was my favorite birthday gift that I had ever gotten. I think, what was I, 10 or something like that, or 9? But I could not have been more excited to see this again, just because the box, it looks exactly like, I mean, even got Kenner on the corner. It's just pretty freaking awesome, I have to say. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So I need to get it opened up. I know we got to do stickers with these, right? We got to put the stickers on ourselves, but like, I don't know. I just had to get the Thunderhawk. Like, I know it'll probably end up going on clearance sometime or lose, because I don't think these are as popular as everyone thought, or not everyone, but the people at Loyal Subject thought they were going to be. But I mean, you think about it, they did the same thing with like Gem, right? It didn't, like, it was what, $25 for the Gem doll, and it didn't really sell out all over the place. So I think you find them on clearance and stuff, but I needed the Thunderhawk. I want to get all of them eventually. Because I mean, I have the vintage ones. So let's see. Well, my mom, she put those at their house out there in Pueblo. They put the like those forever lights. They put those lights up that you just leave up. Look at this little guy. I found him too, just hanging out. Can you tell me what character this is? I'm sure you can tell by the sword, right? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Can you tell me who this is? Is my chat's not working, or are you guys just not talking here? I know I only got like one person in the live. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. You got it. This is a little Triclops that I printed. I did so many of these little guys, and I need to just paint them all. Like I have so many. Like this is the staff broke on it, but this was a battle armor Skeletor, but his staff broke. I don't know what some of them, like a lot of the stuff when I made it, like this box I found was an old box, and it had so much stuff in it from before. And then of course, if I throw something in there, then obviously it's going to break. But I did find, I did get a sorceress. I was going to paint her like, I was going to do like a statue kind of vibe to it, like make it look like it's antiqued or something, like put a good patina on it and just make it look like a statue instead of worrying about like trying to paint it with skin color and stuff. I just figured I'd make it look like a statue. So, but yeah, so anyway, that's it. I'm just hanging out watching. I was watching some people's lives, and I was like, you know what? I normally was doing the lives on Tuesdays, and I know I'm not in the toy room like my normal lives, but like this one here, I did this in like a clear, like a translucent black. And then that printed with a broken axe. So I just put blood color on the broken axe, like as if it went into somebody. But then the sword broke. So I have the sword. I did find it. It was in the box. So I just want to put that back I'll put that back on there. I was actually thinking, like, I know I have the, like the blind boxes and stuff, but I was thinking with all of these that I found, obviously I'm going to make them look like this one here. Like this one there, and it's the green, and I did the red eyes and stuff. Like you can't, this camera's not really good with focusing, autofocus. But I was thinking maybe instead of like, I mean, having the blind boxes, but also do like a separate, I've been gone for a long time and now I'm back kind of thing. Maybe do a couple giveaways with these little guys just for like a little, something to put on your desk or something, something small you can kind of get away with putting wherever you want. What do you guys think? Would that be kind of cool? Like this guy here, like I said, I had finished him. He is such a weird one. I did this one so long. This was like one of the first things I printed. Like, I don't know. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I started doing like the half scare glow, and then it's with a clear resin, and it's like that angry He-Man face. Let's see. So he's got that angry face, and he's got the robot eye and stuff. So he's kind of like a faker a little bit, but yeah, I was thinking maybe to do those. Like I even have like a gold one. I have to fix the sword on him too. But I was thinking I can find all of these, get them all fixed up, and then do like a giveaway with those. Something cool. Yeah, the translucent. I agree. Official Eric Element. You let me know if you've been in before and just have a different name, because you know how YouTube did that shit with that. But if you're new, welcome. And if anybody's in here that isn't following or subbed, please give me a sub. Like I was trying to get to 2,000 subs by the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen now. But, obviously I'm just trying to get to 2,000 period. I'm getting close to 1,800, very close to 1,800. So I'm getting there, but I haven't been doing live. So I know it hasn't helped me at all. I just finished this one. I did that armor Aliencito design, did that armor. And then I did the head as well. I did the black, that print, that head looks so good. It's just like the classics look, with the hair. I like the way the hair is. And then obviously I just put it on a a cane body, but I don't know. I just figured Like even this one, I know one of the little legs broke on it, but he is so cool looking. I need to maybe do another set of prints with these little, and almost like somebody was saying, do a like a chess pieces or something like with these. That would be actually really cool as well. Like do like a chess board with all the different ones there. Totally the same. Yeah, David Bayer's the same. Matthew. That's funny. These are solid pieces. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, these are solid. Some of the small, when they came really small, I just combined them before I printed them, so I didn't make them moving parts. But like this one too, like these are ones from, I found them online, but some of them are just like statue pieces, and then some of them were designed to go with that tabletop game. There was like a Masters Universe tabletop game. Well, I have all the files for the parts for the tabletop game. So like that would be cool. And then just all the other ones that I had, like I did combine them and then just print them all in one piece, like the Stratos. I just did all in one spot. So they're not articulated, but like this guy, I did I did some of it articulated, like the arms and then the head moves. But I mean, I can do it. I just figured with something like that small, it's kind of nice just to have it it's a lot easier to make, at least, right? Another thing I found yesterday at GameStop, of all things. Of course, they didn't have Catwoman, but I did find probably this one's going to probably be my favorite looking Batman McFarlane figure. Looks really good, man. That one's probably the best looking one. I have a different Keaton one, and this one is way better, I think. And then, like I said, the first thing I did, he was like, "Is that all?" And I go, "Unless you have a Catwoman in the back." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I don't." I'm like, "Shit." It's like, I'm sure that's one that everybody wants. He's like, "Yeah, she's a popular one." Here's another one that I just finished working on. And if I so these, you have to actually like take the fire off the front and then push it in, and then you close it. But of course, mine's having issues falling down. I'm going to need to put like a little stickum on there or something to keep it going. But these came out pretty good. I had fun with these. I did the He-Man. Of course, the Disco Skeletor was probably my favorite overall. That one's like, I was excited to do the Disco Skeletor. And then I actually start working on another Skeletor. Like this one here, I found some 3D printed claws that look kind of like the Terror Claw, right? But they just fit right in the peg. So like they have just the standard Origins, peg for it. And it goes right in there really nicely. So if I painted that like purple, do like a metallic purple, and then I was thinking, I don't know, I have a couple of the Skeletor heads that I was going to put on there that were 3D printed also. But yeah, so this is my happy place right here, guys. So I mean, I know the happy place is definitely the toy room. That's also my happy place, but this one is a little bit more of this one's my happier place. So this is what the difference is between like when I did, that's without the spray, and this one is with that spray that does well, I actually think this one printed darker anyway, but I used that little color changing spray. So yeah, and I think, watch, let me grab that disco one real quick. Oh, I'm wearing that. I went to Walmart today looking for Man-at-Arms because looks like they've been popping up, that new wave of cartoon collection from 2000X, and the Man-at-Arms Masterverse has been popping up at Walmart. So I looked around, I couldn't find it, but this is the one I was talking about. So this is my disco He's got that dragon inside. So this one is probably my favorite so far. Definitely. And then what's cool is actually one of the most that the responses I got were on the staff. Like, where did you get that staff? That staff is great. Well, what's funny is I looked around for a ram's head skull on the Cults 3D and all the places I normally look. And I found a ram head skull. And then what I did was I actually just used the Havoc staff, cut the head off of what it looked normally, and I just added my own ram head before printing it. So this one is a Kenzo exclusive because I didn't make the ram head, but I combined two different parts to make that look good. So I think I need to start doing that. That's actually really cool because there are a lot of really cool ram heads out there with the skull. And then I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was just goofing around, and yeah. I really thought like that King Hiss Turtles of Grayskull. I think the body texture, like the texture on this, like the skin tone and stuff is so good. Like I need to do some kind of custom with that. Like it is such a cool looking body. I did find a lot of different parts, and I got a lot of different heads that I want to do as far as painting them and stuff. But I was thinking maybe even using this as like a Pythonus, like to do a standard green and work it out and make this the Pythonus head or the Pythonus body. Because I have the head that I printed, and I have the stuff you guys already saw, the one that I did. I think that would really do good with the Pythonus. So, but appreciate you guys. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. I'm sorry. I really kind of almost like I forgot how to freaking run a live. I'm just stagnant. Yeah, that is sucky. Baker. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that Batman is great. Like this probably gonna be that's definitely my favorite Batman. I do want to get the Catwoman though. I did see the Catwoman. She looks great. But it looks like that GameStop I had, they had 3 different Batmans there. So I'm gonna keep going back there to see maybe if they get, a restock on the Catwoman, because it's a good looking figure. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And that is one thing I was thinking, because I have that 89 one and it's definitely isn't as good. Candy corn tits. Which one was candy corn tits? That's funny. Are we looking at one of the I don't know which one we're talking about now. I got to catch back up. Yeah, those claws did look great. Let's see. What's up, St. Adam? What's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's first time in my live, I think. Welcome in, brother. Hail. Love the green in there. That Disco Skeletor looks awesome. Yeah. No, I agree. That one's a fun one. So yeah, so I don't know. I put him on, what is this? The Rocksteady and Bebop, 2 Bop Steady figures legs. But I have a lot of shit going here. One of the other parts, I put them in bags. This is what I was going to do. See, I have all these. These are all freaking heads. And well, there's some feet in here too. But what I was going to do was this is what I wanted to get done before I start doing my lives. I want to get a lot of these painted. That way I can sit there and, oh, St. Adam. Okay, you lurked before. Right on. Well, and I was looking, like I still have one of these. They do have all of the gargoyles for $20 at Ross. And I was thinking maybe doing a green version of this, because I have the red Young Granomir. I was thinking maybe doing the green Young Granomir. Like there's other heads. Like I know anybody that's a DC or is this a DC or Marvel? It's a comic book character, I think. But I'm not into comic books and I don't collect, so you guys will have to tell me which one this guy is. Like it looks like his mouth looks like it's kind of stitched together. There it goes. Finally got a focus. But he's pretty cool looking. If anybody knows who that is, let me know, because I don't know. This one, like the ninja skeleton, like the samurai Skeletor, this one's from Boojaboo or Mega Custom X. Let's see what Killer Croc looks like Batman villain. Yeah, it's probably it. That's probably it, because there are a few that I found online that were just random. But I mean, like even this one here, what a cool freaking head sculpt of Beast Man. Like how that just looks evil, right? Of course, even some that I started and I haven't gotten through, like this looks like a Serpentor. Obviously, this one fits good on any of the figures. Like this one looked good on a Masterverse. I mean, I still have some of the Adora heads. I can just paint those and have them ready for blind box stuff. This one I was going to actually do and put on and maybe try to do that Havoc Tila, the Havoc Sorceress, because this one, it looks great. Like she's got the ram horns, and I bet that would look really cool as like a Havoc Tila, right? Maybe on a Masterverse. Either way, it looked good on a Masterverse or an Origins. God, I hate that it doesn't focus. I wish, see, and I don't know how to, this camera is totally different than what I'm used to, right? But then you've got like a Cyclone, different head. Like there are so many freaking parts, but the one I was thinking about with the Pythonus. I don't know where the head went. I know I had the hat and everything. I had like his big hat, and I had it painted gold already. Oh wait, here it is. Look, I have a lot of them that are like halfway painted. So I got this one that'll fit on He-Man, or do an Optimus Prime. There's a couple of Coldars that I've got ready to go. Here's one of the Snake He-Man that I actually put the texture on there before I printed it, so he's got the bumps, so he's already got the scales ready. Let's see, I got like the Lundgren head that I need to finish painting. Let's see, I still have not completed a Lion-O yet, like the one that Mega Custom X made. Like I've been sitting on this one for way too long. It looks almost like a Wolverine, like a Wolverine version of it, right? But I don't know, it's pretty cool. Got a Conan. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I need to. That's what I plan on doing, is just sitting down. There's a good Fisto. I like the way that this Fisto came out. Like the head is so much better than the ones like the hair or something. It just looks more. It looks cleaner. But yeah, so that's what I want to do, man. The elf lady, yeah, the one with the horns, she is so good. Like I need to find that and print more of those heads, because that is such a good one. Like, and Faker Battle Cat, like you and Mikey, I'm like the worst friend ever. Like I have a big box of cat heads for Faker Battle Cat, and I have a big box of stuff for Mikey sitting right over here. I even have Cheryl's stuff sitting over on the other side. So like I have all that stuff I need to ship out that I'm just, yeah, terrible. I need to get those out. But anyway, so yeah, so that's like even this guy, I know he's was he the one that drove the battle ram, or what did he do? I forgot what, but he's a really cool one. And I literally printed like 7 of these heads, man. So I need to paint them. Got a couple better, like a meaner looking merman. Like it just looks a little bit better. But these I've had sitting there, man. I've had these printed for so long. Here's that merman that looks more like the Mondo merman. What's up, Brick? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I just, I was sitting here painting, and I like I was saying, I wanted to get back to getting some more blind box stuff kind of built up before I start doing lives again, because I really want to go back to that. Like that was fun. Like we had so much fun at the end of the show when we had like the races for the blind boxes. Like, and I once I started working, I just, it killed my time as far as getting this stuff done. So just really want to get back into that. So but I was sitting around and I was like, maybe I might as well just go live. I got this camera and I have it hooked up to my computer and stuff. So St. Adam, the printing has come so far. It's look great, and they seem to take paints very well. I know zero about it though. Yeah, no, they have. They've come such a long way. Like, of course, you can print in different. You guys saw all like the clear green and the clear and the black that's translucent, and there's so many different colors and textures that you can print with. I have a lot of glow in the dark resin that you can print. And yes, they definitely like you hit them with. If it's a lighter color, I just hit it with a coat of primer and then go to it. Like, you don't always have to, but depending on what I'm coloring and what I'm using, I'll just, like this one here, I'll just hit it with a quick coat of primer and get going on it. So, but welcome in, Brick. I appreciate you coming in. I know you wanted to come in and talk about sports. I know you did. Yeah, no, a lot of potential. Absolutely. I'm only seeing a few people chatting. I don't. Well, Mikey, so it looks like you're on the phone one. There's two different live streams going at once. There's the one that's the upright with the phone, and then there's the regular. And I think it's split between one and the other. So that's probably why. So if you're not seeing any chats, just go to the other one, like the long form camera. Yes, you did. You did. You have some stuff coming. So you did win from because it was like we had the normal races and then we had the races for members, and you won the member race. So yes, you do. You absolutely do. Yeah, the weird phone one. Yep, that's exactly it. Let my beard down. Yeah, when I'm down here in my work zone, but I did, like I said, I was telling these guys, I found this on Amazon. I was able to put my logo on it. So I got my work gear on down here. So, hey, all right. Have a good night. Take her easy. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. I know it was kind of an impromptu, short notice, no notice, like zero notice. But I was thinking, like, even these RBL Rebel 3D or whatever, he did these animal parts that hook up to the Origins, and like that's going to be a cool thing to use also. Like, I don't know, I pulled these out because I had printed them again a long time ago, so like have like the bird feet, like that would just, I don't know, it's going to be cool. Really going to be cool. Like, and then the glow in the dark stuff. So I've got the old Mark Taylor looks to those. So it's just, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. And Brick, if you hadn't seen this one, woo, I did end up pulling the trigger on this one so far. I want to get all of them, but I at least wanted to make sure and get a Thunderhawk first. So I'm pretty excited. Was zoomed Kenny making you nervous? That's like too close. No, I agree, dude. It's weird. But it seems as though YouTube will put you further out into the algorithm if you're on the other mode. So I figured, you know what, I'll just go with the flow. And if it gets out, if I get a couple of subs out of it, then I'll take it, This was the other one of the ones I finished that I was pretty excited about also was the Anti-Eternia. With that, and that I did this in a translucent red for the sword, and then and of course when you take out, you got to take the fire off, push the guns back, and then you got that front piece. Oh, I gotta actually realize where I'm going to, because in the upright position, if I'm doing it like this, you can't see what I'm showing, so I have to make sure and put it right in the middle of the camera because it shows me what it looks like from that view also. I don't know. All this whippersnapper stuff, these kids are changing everything, and the YouTubes is the changing and stuff, Fire boobs, yeah. Oh, okay, candy corn tits. That's what you meant. So this was the candy corn tits. Okay, so this is Yeah, and the way it did it, it just has these little pegs, and it goes into the guns, and I just painted it to look like fire. You know, fire, fire, fire. My kid's been watching a lot of Beavis and Butthead lately on Paramount, so I couldn't be more proud. He's watching Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, well, and for anybody that's joining late, this was my pickup from the mall. I found him at GameStop. I'll throw him over there. And then this was another one with, this wouldn't have the candy corn tits, but this will have the dragon tits. So when it opens up, the dragon will come out. But I'm going to touch up. Obviously, I'm going to do some accent colors and change it up a little bit. I thought it looked cool with him, though. Like, he looks pretty cool with that. And, you know, snake face, you would think he would get a snake tail too, right? Like, I don't know. He's pretty cool. But anywho. Another one I was gonna do for a giveaway. Not this one. I just saw this one also, but this is another. I believe this was an Aliencito. Did a standard buck with some wings, and I just threw that Hordak head on there. Looked pretty cool. But the other one that I had done a translucent Skeletor in kind of more of a vintage style. They're the vintage POA. All right, Steve, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. So, you know, I know it was, like I said, zero notice and all that, but whoever was kind of cruising around YouTube and saw it, I appreciate you joining. But so this was that one that kind of looks like the Art of Engineering one. And I did two separate heads for the Skeletor on that. This one's the Lords of Power head. And then I did, this one's got Jacker's Curve here. But, you know, I'll put that one together, have it available. You know, I figured might as well, right? Do some stuff, have some stuff available. Like even this piece, need to paint it up. But the little Horde freaking little flyer, little scooter, whatever they call it, sky sled kind of thing. Oh yeah, that Hellfire, he was so cool. That face and the color scheme, like for them to actually for them to get that look, that kind of airbrush look. It just love the colors on that one. It came out really, really good. Yeah, all their weapons. Yeah, and you know what's funny? I actually printed a few of. Oh, where is it? I know I have some of the Star Sword in glow in the dark also, and it actually came out really good. Oh, here it is. So I have this one to fit like the Masters Universe style, and I have the Black Star. Like I have his little thing around his neck, his little collar piece, and his head. So I have all that stuff printed as well. Like these, like all these weapons are complete. Like these are all painted and all ready to go. Like, so I have a lot of stuff that's already ready for the blind boxes. You know, this is that movie sword, the He-Man movie sword. We got Catra sword. We got one of the swords that would go with either King Grayskull custom or hero. There's another sword, kind of a basic sword, looks like a Tila sword. Ooh, here's a good Tila sword that's like the Mondo. This one's built like the Mondo Tila sword. Got a chainsaw for Trap Jaw. That rhymed. Got a meat tenderizer for Trap Jaw. You got a little snake's blade for, I don't know if it was for Lady Slither or who it's for, but so I've got a lot of stuff already painted, which I'm happy. So now watch Stranger Things. I know, right? Every staff has a little curve. There you go. And thanks, Steve. I appreciate you, man. You can, Matthew. There has been. It was actually because I know Corey was doing it, and Corey had done a video. Make Shape Create had done a video with the spring. And then Alf, I think Alf did it with the spring also, and I think they used just like a pen spring, like a clicker pen, and installed it so it would come out. So I have not gotten that far. I was just happy that I was able to freaking paint it. But yeah, dude, that all this stuff here, man, it's just like that's why I love it so much. It's all memories, man. Ooh, yeah. No, and honestly, like the way that they're printed, the size of them, all of them that's gonna work. Like if you with the head, like the part, and I'll show you Brick. Well, pull all those parts out, but everything should work fine with Masterverse. You know how close it is. It's like a lot of the interchangeable parts with Masterverse to Origins. And even though they were designed to go for Origins, like obviously the sword's an easy crossover. The neck piece would be an easy crossover, even if I had to adjust it a little bit before I printed. And then of course the head, all it takes is a little Dremel in the middle and it'll fit on the peg. So that would work really good with Masterverse. So only toy I could find to give my son when he was little was Warlock, the green dragon horse. What? Hey, that's did it survive? That's the question, right? Because usually with OG Star Wars toys too, that's cool. Oh, there it is. Destroyed it all, but he had a great time. That was my first question was, did it make it? But apparently it did not. But the other thing I was thinking about doing, because I picked this up from, it was a 2-pack from Ross. Like, isn't this color perfect to do Queen Marlena? Like, I know she's coming, but wouldn't this look good to do for because I have the ship all printed and ready. And I have her on pre-order. I think it said that Randor was being fulfilled pretty soon on BBTS. I think I saw that on, I got that email showing that the Randor is going to be fulfilled soon. Which is great. That's great. Did you guys, and did anybody bite on that Mondo? Like that Mondo Skeletor? Like that has to be, without question, the best 1/12 Skeletor we're ever going to see. Like that, the look of that thing is so freaking good. And even that was my thought process in the beginning, was that when they did the mask, I'm like, ooh, they're going to come out with Stinkor. Then, of course, I'm sure they're going to come out with all of them. But having Otifus come out or Stinkor, because they actually gave Skeletor that mask that he wore during the Stinkor episode where he covers up, I thought that was actually really cool. Yeah, dude, that's cool. See, that's really cool. That is the best part. Like anytime your kid's enjoying something, regardless of the outcome, whether or not, some of the things where if you don't want it messed up, then you gotta put it up real high. But if it's one of those where you say, you know what, it meant a lot to me, but for them to enjoy it, regardless if it gets a little dinged up or broken or whatever, then hey, so be it, right? Because those moments are the moments that you can't get back, and if it's something where you're actually giving that kind of joy to your child, then hey, that's the best thing ever. 100%. Mikey didn't grab the Skelly yet, but will for there. Yeah, what I ended up doing, of course, I did the same thing with the He-Man, was I just spread it out, and I think it was like $36 a month or $36 every 2 weeks. And I can handle that. And that was like the interest free or whatever. And you just pay it off in 4 weeks, which is great. That's fine by me, really was, had it all. Ewok Village, AT&T, Slate One, Java, all. Damn. That's cool. That is cool. And I mean, the playability on those were great too, though. I mean, those were ones that even if he, was able to somehow get him kind of dinged up here and there, those were, I mean, I remember I still have my So I never collected them because they were like, for me, it was right before. Like when I got old enough to want to get toys, I went straight into Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe. I got a couple GoBots. I got a couple. What else did I get? I didn't get any Voltron. I wanted Voltron, but I had to pick. You know, we weren't rich growing up. It was one of those where you just kind of had to pick what you wanted. But my cousin was a big Star Wars, my older cousin, and he had all the toys from Star Wars. And his mom, they went to this different religion, and she was like, that stuff's the devil and you need to get rid of it. And so she's like, and my uncle was like, what, are you serious? So like she was telling him if he didn't bring it to like the Goodwill or whatever, that she was going to chuck him. Well, my uncle threw all this stuff in a trash bag and brought it down to me, and he's like, dude, I can't throw these away. So he told my dad, and so they gave me, I had the AT-AT, and I had the or the AT-AT, and I had the Millennium Falcon, and I had a couple other little ones. Like the gun was my favorite one, the one that you had the 2 red buttons and it was all, you know, had the laser blaster. That was probably one of my favorite pieces that I got from my cousin. But yeah, I got those all from him. Yeah, who cares if he takes me, right? Yeah, I don't care. That's hilarious. He still got the parts. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, my uncle, of course, he didn't buy into it. He was like just dealing with it because they were married, and so he's like, no, I'm not getting rid of these. So he let me keep them. So, but yeah, this one came out pretty, and this was that spray also, and I wish I could freaking focus. There we go. It's just unfocused. It blurs out really quickly. But this one came out pretty good for him because you know he's such a basic figure. You know, the look, even the derpy face, like to actually get that different face from I think it was RBL 3D that did that one, or no, Lovely Evil Horde did that one. Such a good looking face, man. Everything the devil to you, mama. She not the devil. She really nice to me, and she showed me her boobies. And I like those too. Oh, I don't even think I want to do like the long form videos have not, like, I don't know what's going on. Like it's crazy. They started getting a little better, but then they kind of took a dive again. Like so every short I'm guaranteed to do, you know, within 24 hours it gets to 1,000, and it's great, whatever. It's then, but it doesn't get too far after that, which usually would go further. But the long form, man, it used to be 1,000 to 2,000. Now it's like 300. So I don't know if I upset the algorithm by switching my live streams and not doing live streams. Like I upset somebody because man, it's not, you know, or people are just getting burnt out. I've noticed that, like even for me, I used to watch a lot of toy tuber stuff, and I've noticed that I'm not really watching a lot of it anymore. I'll watch a little bit here and there, and I'll kind of tune in for a little while. But it's funny now I'm watching. Oh, I mean, I've always watched a lot of them, but I watch a lot of like Skeeter Gene and stuff. Like I watch a lot of the catching those pieces of shit, you know. So I watch a lot of that. I watch a lot of like dash cam stuff, or like, you know, like the cop cam stuff. And then what else do I watch a lot of? Well, cartoons, of course, you know, gotta watch the old cartoons for sure. Well, and it's so weird how, you know, when you get to a certain point and you're used to something, and then all of a sudden it just stops and it just drops off, and you're like, what the frick, man? Like, oh, I gotta keep, and I'm still doing the videos as much as I can, and I'm still trying to get the content out. But like there's some people like I was just thinking about that too, like with well, like with a couple people that I watch, or I used to watch. It's just when you have a show on a certain day, and then all of a sudden you get to a second show or a third show, and then you're on YouTube like 4 times a week. It's almost like the Beyonce effect, if that makes sense. Like for me, it's like I hated Beyonce for no reason. I hated Beyonce just like I hate the Chiefs. Like I hate the Chiefs because they're in my division, but they just put them everywhere. Like every commercial has them in it. Everything going on, the Chiefs this, Chiefs that, everybody's talking about them. But same thing with Beyonce. Beyonce was everywhere for like 2 years where you could not have the TV on for more than 3 minutes without seeing Beyonce somewhere. And it was just one of those things where it's just too much, and I think too many people, and maybe it's a good thing. Maybe YouTube's like going to do that, but like I can understand putting out content, putting out videos, but being on a live stream every day or every other day and just I don't know. I would just imagine people get sick of seeing my fucking ugly face. Like, I don't know. That's just my little thought process. Maybe I'm probably wrong, but I think for me there is some sort of a burnout after a while. You just start to see the same faces on every other fucking show. Instead of like the anticipation to, what day it is. So you go to that day and you watch them, and then they're like, okay, well, I'll be on tomorrow and the next day or next, and you're like, Jesus Christ, man, give it a rest. But that's just my thought. It's not really, to each their own, make as much content as you want. I just think there is such a thing as burning out, because you just, somebody's going to have the same opinion on one show or as the other. That's why, like, for me, I tried to change it up a little and start doing like my suit jacket and change up when I'm up in my toy room. I'm going to do the suit jacket. If I'm down here, I'm going to do my little cover with my logo on it. I don't know. Am I wrong? You guys let me know in the chat. I don't know. Tell me if I'm crazy. I could be crazy. YouTube's strange, end up having a hit search bar, channels watch every day. Yes, I agree. And that was another thing when they did that reset, that mass reset, and they started changing things up. It was harder to find people that I was watching, I've been on random paranormal kick lately, watching Slap Tam, some other channels that show people's caught footage. That's cool. See, what's up, Allison? And that's another thing. Like I enjoy going and watch Allison before I go watch another Toy Tube channel. Because Allison, guess what? Allison's different. Allison does coloring, and it's calming and it's soothing, and you get to listen to, if a channel member comes in, you get to hear Maury Povich, and he brings out the olives. So I think it is one of those things where for me, there's a lot of burnout from the channels that I watched a lot, and I'm just like, they weren't happy with just being in one spot. Like there's too many different shows with the same people on it. It's like, okay, well, what else do you have to say that's going to be different? Like when Mikey was doing that and Mega J were doing it and they were going on different shows and stuff, that's a different story. That's promoting something coming up. Like it's not just like a normal everyday thing where you're like, oh boy, another fucking show. But I enjoyed that one. That one was fun because we were trying to keep track of where we're at and where the woohoo, clean, man. Look how clean it is. There's no stickers on it or nothing. Oh, got the stickers and this is so great. I love it. I love it. Oh, this is great, man. And she talks mad shit. Hell yeah. Going to StreamYard and change the setting to landscape. I'm on both, Allison. I'm doing both. I do landscape and the phone thing also. So you're on the other one. So if you go to my other one, I'm doing both of them apparently. Because I think the phone, the portrait one gets you out in the damn algorithm a little bit more. So I just thought I'd do both for now. I don't know. Because I'm really just this was just an impromptu thing. I just kind of jumped on. With AI, I can't really watch found footage anymore. That's true. That's true, man. Everything is so advanced. It's just crazy. And Jeff, yes, talking heads, all the talking heads. And Jeff, you see it. You know what I'm talking about. It just there is just so much. It's just everywhere. It's just like, you're an artist. I see no stickers and think, crap, I gotta try to put these on straight. No, dude, honestly, no, I'm not a sticker person either, though. Like when I would do my football figurines and I would do the logos, I used the water slide decals. And the water slide decals were nice because you wet them and you put them on like a temporary tattoo, and you can use your little X-Acto and slide them into position, and then you let them dry, and then you put it over that. So I am with you on that. I'm not like, I had to do all the stickers for Eternia, and that was a pain. Absolutely was a pain. Yeah, it was really screwed. Yep. Yep. Yeah, everyone had that issue earlier. Yeah, Mikey was he was like getting all nervous because it's too close. It's too close to my face. Nobody wants to see me this close. I don't need to be zoomed in that much. I really do like how they did this setup too, though. I mean, when you look at it, like it's got the two masks, it's got your little missiles, it's got the little shooter on there, you got tracker, and then you've got the two flames that are going to come out of the back of the vehicle. So it is so cool. So weird that they don't show both chats to get. I agree. That's what they need to do. They need to fix that because it's that needs to be put together. Water slide paper rubs off. I wonder if it's my printer. The what I would say on that, when you want to use the ISO solution, so you have two different, a setting solution, and then you have two different solutions for the paper. So when you put them in, and I put them in medium warm water, not too hot, but the warmer the water, the easier it comes out. You don't want to do hot water because then you'll mess it up. But when you do a warmer water, the decals slide right off, and then you paint on that solution, the micro set and the micro sole is what it is. Then after it dries, I use the Mod Podge. You do the clear Mod Podge, and that clear Mod Podge will cover it and keep it stable. And that'll keep it from jacking up. And then you can paint around the edges if you need to, or whatever else, depending on how you have it cut. But those extra steps are going to be what's going to save you on that. I don't think it's your printer. I think it's just those two extra steps at the end are huge, huge, huge. So years before Lego released the real Ghostbusters set, I bought all custom figures and custom stickers. I spent so much putting them on. Yeah, it's crazy. That's how I am as well. It's like I need to, like I said, when I did Eternia, that was like such a freaking pain. I think there was two stickers that I messed up on the inside somewhere, which I'm like, whatever. It's done. You know, there's no trying. You can't change it. You can't pull it off. You'll just ruin it. Just finished putting stickers on 1995. Power of the Force 2 million. I need a lot of champagne. How much champagne? Enough champagne to fill the Nile. And I just dropped all my stuff from my car. Okay, let me find it. So I dropped the mask and I dropped the blast effects, but I had to get the to fill the Nile in there. Holy cow, I dropped everything. That's funny. I have to find it now. Oh boy. That's not good. Let me fix that. Okay, so I have to find the other blast effects, the other math. Oh, and it's such a mess down here, man. This is like the last place you wanted to lose anything. Oh, what a drag. How funny. Dumbass. Okay, wait. Oh, no, never mind. It didn't fall on the ground. They just fell inside the packaging here. Dude, that was terrible. Like I literally just put my hand up there and knocked everything over. Cases. No, it's the Gal Gadot saying that Allison always has on her channel. And enough champagne to fill the Nile. Bring out the olives. Bring out the olives. And the detail is better on Tracker. He's still going to lead the mission, and Spectrum's got such supervision. Supervision? I dropped something else. I dropped his mask again. Dude, that is too cool. I love it. That's so great. Like, I'm excited. I was so happy to see this thing when I saw it in the mail. I was like, oh, that's my freaking my Thunderhawk is here. Let's see, you ready? Whoa. What happened there? Like, I pushed it up, and when I pushed it up, my Siri thing made a sound. It was all boing. That is too cool. Man. Just reminds, I mean, I remember getting this when I was a kid. You had to put the stickers on and everything too. This is just talk about nostalgia overload, man. I am freaking so happy with this thing. Like, it's literally just like it. I mean, this, I have my vintage one upstairs. I'll have to bring it and have to do a little side by side, dude. That's so cool. Fucking Gal Gadot. Oh yeah, I think it's funny because like certain movies when she had started, you know, nobody really understood, and there weren't a lot of lines, a lot of speaking lines for her. You know, she did yelling and action and stuff. But then when she started actually having some lines, she needed this. Oh, it was just like everybody realized how terrible of an actor she was. Okay, I need to find. Oh, wait, here's one of them. So I found the missile. Did I already lose the missiles? Like I haven't even started yet, and I already lost one of the missiles. I mean, I'll find it. I know it's in here. I know it's down here somewhere. I know you're out there somewhere. Somewhere. Oh my goodness. This is funny. It's actually not funny. It's stressful. I should not have lost. I was being all careful. And then my goofiness took over and I wanted to say, enough champagne to fill an aisle. And then I just lost everything. So I found one. Ay, ay, ay. Simpson voice. Yeah, the sticker recovery, you gotta give that time, right? For sure. Like and of course my dumbass, next time I do this, I still need to get like Mikey, you need to come on with me because when I'm doing this and I am by myself, I have a hard time getting work done. But if I had somebody in with me to help me with like, you know, the chat and stuff like that, then you know, I could do what I was planning on doing, which was actually get some work done while I was doing the live. Oh, I even found one of my little clear bottles that I was making for the Diddy oil when I made that Diddy oil for that freaking diddler figure that I made for that Funko Pop diddler. Oh, come on, Kenzo, find that damn. I need to find the other missile. I'm gonna lose my shit here. This is ridiculous. It probably like bounced, and then you know when it bounces, it goes underneath something that. Oh, found it! Woo! Okay. Now the only thing I lost for sure now that I need to find is the little disc that shoots out of this. He was fine in Superman vs. Batman Wonder Woman 2017, but Lord, Kal-El, no. Okay, so at least I have recovered my 2 missiles, and the masks are good. I just need that little disc that it shoots out. I guess was just what a small gray disc or whatever. Are you trying to tell me I have to join you? Jane's sick and sleeping already. Otherwise, I'd be down. No, I'm not saying that tonight. Like, it would have been, yeah, I would have obviously, if you would have been available, I'd have said, hell yeah. But, if, well, we'll figure it out. Like, I wasn't like this was literally just like a spur of the moment thing. I was like, I'll just go on. Well, so the missile was over there. I'm gonna look over here for that little, because that disc is just gonna be like this black gray, right? I just opened the damn thing. I should know. I didn't really look at it too closely, but I have so much junk over here. I have all my my Dremels on the floor, and it's not this one. This I was thinking it'd be this, but this was a magnet. Or maybe it is this one. Oh shit! No, maybe it is. Oh, it is that. This isn't a magnet. This is the part I was looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. Yeah, no, it's not a magnet. That's funny. Which means, is this one too? Did it come with 2 discs? Yes, I thought they were magnets on both of them. Okay, so at least I have all my parts now. Yay. I was getting a little nervous. That's cool. I thought it was going to have 2 separate, like where that piece comes out, but I guess this one's just like the action piece. Oh, don't drop it in the dirty ass paint water, dumbass. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they did that where they actually have like a regular. But it's funny because the one that's like the action one has the bigger chest plate. So it actually fits them a little bit differently because it goes all the way down. I thought they were actually going to be pieces that you can add to it and take off, but that's great. You know, that's another reason why I want to get my that other printer working, is I want to get I want to do a life-size helmet. I know Ramen's doing it or whatever, but I know there's a file out there for this helmet, and I would love to do a 3D print. There's 2 3D prints that I want to do with that other printer that are going to be a must make, and they're going to be probably the first 2 things that I make. One of them is going to be that mask helmet, and probably the one that's going to start them out is going to be that He-Man hair. Like that freaking hair that's, you've probably seen it out there. I know there's a couple of people that have made that and are wearing, you know, that we're messing around with it. So I don't have anything to do or show either. That's all right, dude. Like, you know, what's up, bud? I didn't, I was telling these guys, I didn't plan on doing, I was just painting and I was bored, and I was like, now that I'm on a live, it's like I can never focus on painting. So I'm not getting anything done, but oh well. But I do have my cool little apron that I got from Amazon. You know, I think it's cool. So, but yeah, he's a cool one, man. And I gotta, maybe that's what I'll do tonight. I'll put the stickers on my Thunderhawk, because you know, Mask is the mighty power that can save the day. Yeah, this one's cool. Somebody was saying that they had already taken off the wings and took the doors off, and they were gonna fix the little pieces there to make it pop a little tighter. Like you can tighten it up a little bit so you can make the wings go higher, because they do droop a little. Need to give them a little blue pill so they can bing. You know. Oh, and then those things come out real nice, which actually kind of makes them droop a little more, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really happy with this guy. Definitely brings back memories. Just seeing the box the way it was, I was so excited. Enough champagne to fill the Nile. Bring out the olives. Is it already 10:30? Oh man. Son of a. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna finish up and just call it. I'm gonna put these stickers on, and I don't know how long I've been on here. Oh, an hour and 14 minutes. So at least I did an hour's worth of a live. But yeah, I think I might just call it, because that way I can actually get some work done. Maybe next one I'll come on here. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing anything until the first of the year. Come back and have some line boxes ready to go. But yeah, I think I'll just do that, and then next week I'll come, or maybe if Mikey's available, I'll come back and do it. But that's right, baby. That's right. Oh, that's beer. Yeah, beer and bacon, baby. Beer and bacon. So I might even cook me some bacon tonight. I kind of feel like eating some bacon, just like maybe 5 or 6 strips before I go to bed. Be good on the heartburn, right? So, but anyway, all right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I know it wasn't like a huge thing. It wasn't a big live. I just thought I'd have some fun and say hi to people, and see what everybody's up to, because I haven't been on too much lately. Just doing my. If you haven't seen, I did a unboxing for the Stratos for Masterverse. I did the one for, and thank you, Brick. I appreciate it for the shout on that one for the Hellfire Man. That was a cool one as well. And then I might I don't think I'll do a video on that one. I think I'll just kind of do a short one. And I already did kind of a quick run over of the box and stuff with a short. It's actually really cool. That was really nostalgic, the way that the box looks, the Kenners in the corner and everything. So very, very cool. I'm very excited about this one. So, but anyway, all right, guys. I will. Jetman, what's up, dude? We just caught us on the way out. I appreciate y'all joining, and we will see you, I don't know, sometime, maybe next week, maybe, on somebody else's live or something. Like I said, I'm trying not to, I don't want to do that where I'm overdoing my face and putting too much on there. I kind of like the fact that when, you do it once a week and people, they get used to you. So I think that might be what I'll end up doing again. So, but I will, as always, we will see you next time. But in the meantime, everybody, please stay out of the streets. Bye-bye.